Okay, so this is the Granite Gear Jalapeno. Um, this is a 35-liter pack, kind of day packish. Um, I got it. I needed something a little bit smaller, and this kind of fit the bill. I got it on Sierra Trading Post for like $50 shipped. I think it was like 53 or something like that. Granite Gear is known for being pretty high quality. Right up there with Osprey and Gregory, and is better than Kelty. Um, you know, but yeah, so it fit the bill. I carried it for I don't know, like 11 miles or something, snowshoeing a couple weeks ago. I think it weighed in at like 16 pounds, which is a little ridiculous for what I was doing, but it was really cold and the weather was pretty bad. I was in New Hampshire up in the Whites, so yeah, it's better safe than sorry type thing. But onto the pack, it's got an integrated rain fly, and you can pack little stuff in there if you need to. But got an integrated rain fly, which is pretty awesome. It's got two ice axe loops, two drink pockets. I don't really use them for that, but it's got this little pouch for I don't know, like snacks and stuff. I don't even know what it's really for. That's what I use it for. It's got a zippered pouch on the inside. This pouch is, it goes down to there. You can make that out. But it's not a bad little pack for sure. And then the main pack, it's got a sealed zipper, and I think it's for sunglasses and stuff. But I actually keep my like fire starting in a multi-tool in there, because normally my sunglasses are on my head. And then the main pocket is pretty beefy. I mean, it's all made relatively well. So far, I like pretty much everything about it. It carries quite well. Like I said, I had like 16 pounds in it, 17 pounds maybe. It's got a bladder pocket in here, but I feel that's like the only thing is because the if you want to call it a frame, it's pretty rigid in there, and I think that unless you had a bladder that could maintain being wide and thin, so you can see how like I think you would lose quite a bit of room in your pack. And sorry, I'm sure my video ability suck. But I don't know. It would work. You just I feel like you would lose a little bit of room in there. But water, shelter, food. That's and fire. It's that's it. That's what you need. It's what you require. But it's got compression straps. It's got these things, and honestly, the one thing, it did pull free from the node. I'll just call it a node. So I just tied a knot around it, and that's what I was like carrying my gloves. Like when I switched from gloves to mittens and stuff like that, you could put you could wrap your trekking poles up in it, or put a snowshoe on either side. I don't know. I guess if you really had to, you could put. I mean, it stretched pretty good. So if you had a small backpacking tent, you might be able to get away with it. But I had my Patagonia down jacket packed in here, a small like summer weight down bag, sleeping bag, a lightweight shell, food, stuff like that, just odds and ends, stuff to make it easy and comfortable in the event, or as comfortable as possible. It's got a pocket on each hip belt. It's got an integrated whistle that doesn't really work. But other than that, I'm like 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", 165, 70 pounds, and so I'm pretty thin. But yeah, it's not bad at all. And I've got, just because I've got like a 30-inch waist, I've got the hip belts are pulled all the way in. So even if you're kind of girthy, it's not bad. There's plenty of room on the chest strap. I'd put a little cheap Mora knife on there, just to have a little fixed blade. But yeah, so it's not bad. It's got top and bottom compression strap on both sides, and that, you know, it kind of, I just threw my camera and stuff like that in there. But yeah, it works pretty good. As far as weather resistance, we didn't get a lot of snow while we were there. It had already snowed. But yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, it held up. Like when I set it down in the snow to do whatever. This portion, I mean, it was all over snow and ice and stuff, and it did great. So something to consider. I don't think Sierra Trading Post still has those, but Granite Gear, if you look at it and you say, hey man, it looks not, you know, looks okay, but just consider Sierra Trading Post, because a lot of times you can score some pretty steely deals on there. So, alright, cool. Thanks.